watch this video to the end. If you are an investor in CTest, or a beginner in real estate investing, or an experienced real estate investor, you want to invest in real estate, right? But the big question you should be asking is, how can I buy a property that will make me money instead of draining my wallet? My name is Olise Madeomi. I'm a property consultant for over 5 years in the real estate sector. Today I'll be sharing with you some real estate investment tips that will help you build wealth the right way. At the end of today's video, you should be able to know exactly what you want to do in real estate, common mistake you should avoid in real estate, and how you can do real estate the right way. Let's get started. The secret of choosing the right location. First thing first, before you invest your naira or your pounds or your dollars into any real estate investment, you need to understand location. Because in real estate, location is everything. Location is one of the determinants if your property is going to appreciate. Location is what will make a difference in real estate if you have a great investment or a financial outbreak. So don't just buy where people are buying at the moment. Rather, you buy where people will buy in the future. What did I mean? In the future is that buy where people will want to buy in the future. If there is going to be development in that area, for example, Ekpe, there will be a major development in Ekpe because of the new airport that is going to be constructed. All those things will be one of the determinants if the property is going to appreciate. Yes, infrastructure that is going to happen around the location will be one of the determinants of if the property is going to appreciate in that location, e.g. airports. If there's going to be airports in that area, it's going to be one of the determinants if the property is going to appreciate. Business hub, what's the new development happening in that area? Have the foresight, buy into that location before people get there. Don't just buy what people are buying now. Buy into the future where people are buying now, and we want to buy in the future. Look for the major infrastructure happening in that area so you can make a great investment. And this is a simple trick. Before you buy, ask people around how much was land selling here in 5 years. That will be one of the trick that, okay, yes, this is a good real estate investment. If you ask people, okay, how is land selling in 5 years now? If they are giving positive result, okay, from 5 years to now, land has been appreciating. That is a good sign that yes, you should invest into that location. So, number one, first real estate investment tip you should have is location. Location is very, very, very important and it's paramount. Two, picking the right property. Now, you've gotten a good location. Now, what you should be focusing on is picking the right property. Do you want to buy and build? What's your strategy? Well, that one depends on your goal. What you want to achieve should be. Now you've seen the right location. Now what you should be thinking now is having the right property. You want to buy, you want to build. It depends on you. It depends on what you want to do. Now there are different strategies you can use, different means, different strategy you can use. If you want steady cash flow, you want fast steady cash flow, you can go for renters. For renters, for residential, it gives you steady cash flow. Apartments, renting of apartments, short lets, housing, all those things give you cash flow. It gives you steady cash flow. If you want higher returns, you can go into commercial, like warehouse, building of warehouse, building of complex, mini complex or complex, spaces, office spaces. If you want cash. You can buy and flip. Buy and flip. What is buy and flip? Buy and flip is buying a whole property, renovate it, making it look like a new one, and sell it. You can get quick return and fast cash on that. Another means to again is if you want to go for long term goal, you can invest into land banking. What is land banking? Land banking is buying property in a developing area and selling it for higher price when it has appreciated. It's buying land banking is buying land in on a developed area, place that is still developing, in an emerging area, and sell for profit when it appreciates. This one is a long term goal. Now it depends on your strategy. Do you want fast cash flow? Do you want cash flow, or you want long term goal? It depends on your strategy. Look for the one that suits your style. It depends on your personality. Number three real estate investment tip you should know is budgeting. What is budgeting? Budgeting is having plan for your money. Is having plan for your money. Where some real estate investors get it wrong is, oh, I have money for land, I'm good to go. No, before you can, before when you want to invest into real estate, there are some factors you must consider. There's some factors you must consider when you want to invest into real estate. Factors like legal fee and documentation. Lawyer is going to collect money for preparing deed of assignment for your property. They have to do change of owner. Lawyer has to collect money for that. Surveyor has to collect money for drafting out survey plan for you. They have to collect their own money. Property tax. That's some property tax you can't avoid in Lagos State. In Nigeria as a whole, you can't avoid that. All those factors must be put in, you must add it into your budgeting. Another thing is property maintenance. The livelihood, the heart of every property is how you maintain the property. If you don't maintain your property depreciate, and once it depreciates, you are losing money. Property maintenance is very vital in real estate investing, and you must include that in part of your budgeting as well. Now, there are some hidden fees which is not known to you. Commission. Agents will collect their commission. Apart from agent collecting their commission, you have to fence if you buy. You have to do the fencing. You must consider fencing as well. All those hidden charge, you must add it into your budget. Don't just have, okay, I want to budget any money for that. No, that's the mistake most many real estate investors get it wrong. A smart investor will ask, how much is this land? They will ask, how much will this investment cost me? That's a good question a real estate investor should ask before investing into real estate. Don't just say, I have money for land. How much will this investment cost me later? That's one of the things you should know, consider is very important. Before real estate investment tip you should know is investment strategy. Find find a strategy that fits perfectly for you. Find the right one for you. Real estate is not one size fits it all. You must have a particular real estate investment that particular works for one type of personnel, that works for a type of personality. Now, first solid type of real estate investment strategy you should know. One, buy and hold. Buy and hold. That one is more like residential and commercial. You buy a property, you build and rent it out. You hold for a long time, for a long period of time, it appreciates in value. That one is buy and hold, and it appreciates in value. All these renters is good for renters. So once you buy or you build, you hold on to the property, you rent it out, it appreciates in value over time. That one is buy and hold. Now another second strategy is flip and flip. Fix and flip. Fix and flip means you buy a property for cheap amount of money, a very cheap property. You buy it, you renovate, and you sell it quickly for quick cash. You sell it quickly for a high return, for a profit. You buy a property that is almost uh, is almost out of the market, it's depreciated already, or it's very good, or you buy a cheap property, you renovate it and keep it up to standard. You renovate it to high standard and you sell it to another person. That is flip, fix and flip. Another third investment strategy you should consider is short-term renters. Short-term renters appreciate when it's in high prime area, and this need active management. You need active management, like short-let apartment. It's a short-term renters, but it gives you high return, high profit. But if there's no active management in that property, you can run into a loss. So active management is very very important in such cases. It's very 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 important. Four is land banking. What is land banking? This type of investment strategy, it's for someone who can be patient for a long period of time. You buy land in large quantity, like acres or hectares. You fence it, you let it appreciate after years. But this type of investment is not for everybody. It depends on the type of personnel you are. But it's a long time investment, but it appreciates in value. Now, among these four solid investments I laid out, you need to know which of them fits you. What type of personality you have. You have different personalities. Some they want quick money. I want my investment. I want returns on my investment. It depends on your personality. There are some who are patient. I'll wait for years. Let it appreciate. It depends on you. Find the right strategy that works for you. Five, as a real estate investor or intending real estate investor, avoid this common mistake made by made by investors, real estate investors are because in real estate you can avoid all this mistake. Real estate can actually make you rich and it can also make you regret. So what are the mistakes you must avoid before you venture into real estate? One, one of the mistakes is you don't do due diligence before you buy a property. What are the due diligence? Before you buy a property, verify land ownership, the title, the document, verify it, check who owns it. One of the first steps in for due diligence is ask people around the community. Ask the community, ask the apart from asking the community, ask people who are living around their environment. They will know the history about the particular land. Making your due diligence before investing into anything property. Two, avoiding hidden costs. Just because you have money for land, you avoid hidden costs like okay, money for money there, money for okay, excuse me, money there, okay, money for you just have ignoring hidden costs because in real estate before you invest, there might be some unseen circumstances which lead you and but for you to not make mistakes, so you won't feel stuck when you invest is plan. Make sure that yes, you should know that yes, you can't avoid hidden costs when you invest in real estate. You should put that in your plans. Three, not all investments are for you. Just because the property is cheap, you should feel okay. Yes, you should invest into it. Have a strategy. What's your strategy? Follow your strategy before you invest into it. Four, property and proper maintenance of property is very very crucial and very important. Because if you don't maintain your property, it might be a liability for you in future instead of an asset. Property maintenance is crucial, is very, very important. Let's recap. To succeed in real estate, remember, number one, you must have a good location. Location is a factor in real estate. Think futuristic in real estate. Think growth. Think about where it's going to appreciate in the next 5 years. Location is a factor in real estate. Two, pick up property that aligns with your goal. Pick up property that aligns with your goal. Three, budgeting. You can't ignore hidden charges, so you must budget. Not only budgeting for land, you must budget for hidden charges for unseen circumstances. Four, you must pick up a property that aligns with your financial goals. Five, you must do your due diligence. Mistakes you must avoid. You must do your due diligence. Mistakes you must avoid is very, very important. Please, if you like this video, I want you to share, like, follow me on all my social media handles. Thank you for watching. Happy investing. And remember, real estate build everlasting and generational wealth. See you later.